How's everybody doing today? It's Nick from Final Cut Gaming, and welcome back to Frostpunk. So, we are on our third episode. Last episode, we got a lot of progress done. We built our beacon after an emergency shift at the research station over here. We got a set of scouts sent out. We managed to find some survivors and brought them back. That's why we have so many free hands that we can send to work around. We do have a lot of sick and 10 gravely injured. That's not good. And we do have more homeless. Before we focus on employing these guys, what we really need to do is we need to look at our housing, because if the people in our housing are not happy, or they don't have housing period, we're going to have a lot of issues. So right now it's at negative 30. We have 4 days before the temperature is going to drop back down to negative 40, which is where we were for most of the last episode. That was terrible. I did not enjoy that at all. We might also need to build another hunter's hut, but as far as I know, right now we're researching hunter's gear, which is going to make our gathering of raw food much more efficient. Right now our efficiency in the workshop specifically is a little low because I think one of the engineers is gravely sick. We do have replacements for him though if he goes down, as terrible of an idea as that might be. Now we do have another hunter's hut as well being built, which we will be able to fill with workers because we have a surplus of those. Right now we're a little down on wood, but we do have plenty of work time for the rest of the day, so we should be able to gather plenty of wood. We're building a wood mill right there, a sawmill, to get these trees that are down here. And so basically today our goals are to get these guys, these scouts, to different locations. Like, we want to go to the Gloomy Cave, we want to go to the observatory, we want to go to the Sturdy Shelter. These are all places that we want to try and find different kinds of resources and different people, hopefully, to add them to our settlement. We have a lot of really great opportunities to expand and build. So what just happened was right before I think I ended last episode, we did run out of wood crates, which is why we built this, and we're basically out of wood. Now if we zoom out here, let's see, do we have any wood crates? We do. We're going to get people working on these wood crates immediately. We're going to get people working. Oh gosh, there's 15 people on there, and there's only 27 efficiency. Oh, okay, that's because 7 of them are building right now, 3 of them are eating, and 1's sick. Okay, so that's not as bad as I thought. But this one, okay, another's going to build. So it's actually not that everybody's sick. Everybody is still sick. We have 19 people who are sick and 10 who are gravely injured, like I said. That's not fun. We also built a public house, and we researched heaters. So if it gets too bad when we're at negative 40, we can just start building, we can start activating the heaters. The thing is, though, one of our other goals for this episode is we're going to have to upgrade our generator to steam level 2 while simultaneously increasing our coal supply tremendously. Right now we have enough coal to sustain what we're doing. We have enough coal to sustain what we have for the next 4 days, and that's a good amount. But the issue there is that after that, when we start getting consistently cold temperatures, which I know is coming, we're going to have the generator at level 2, level 3, level 4, because if not, our people are going to be freezing to death, our hope's going to plummet, our discontent's going to rise, and I know that there are several story events coming that might not be too good for those two either. So we need to get our coal supply as solid as we can. So what I'm thinking is we're going to build out this way and build 2 coal thumpers right where my mouse cursor is. And those coal thumpers are going to get coal to rise up. Hopefully we can find an automaton to work those coal thumpers and get them activated. Automatons are basically these gigantic steampunk-like robots that, robots, more like machines, that will walk across the map indefinitely until you find them. They'll come back and work on one machine or one building for you 24/7 without ever stopping. And they're fantastic. So if we do ever get those automatons, which I think we will, we'll put them on the coal thumpers, and then because of the way coal thumpers work, and because we have faster gathering on piles of stuff like this coal pile, the coal thumpers are going to push up coal from the dirt, and once we do that, we'll have more coal for people to dig up. And now, without further ado, I'm done talking. Let's play. So yeah, in terms of this series, you guys are killing it with the views. This is my most successful series since restarting on YouTube. It's only been about a week, but we have made quite a bit of progress, which I absolutely love, and I thank you so much for. You guys are a fantastic audience. Whenever I gain a subscriber, whenever I read a comment about how you guys absolutely love my videos, honestly, it makes me feel like a kid in a candy store. It makes me feel happy. It makes me feel like I'm doing this for a reason and I'm succeeding at making people smile, which, as an entertainer, as a filmmaker, as a person who makes YouTube videos, I love that. And hopefully that's going to continue. I just bought a new mic so that this old snowball can get replaced by a new one that won't sound as scratchy, because this one's been dropped so many times. It sounded good about 2 years ago, but now not so much. I also have moved to recording more videos on... These guys need to go faster. These guys need to go way faster. Okay, even faster. Hunter's gear research. Yes, that's what we want. Okay, now we're not going to have any food issues. Okay, so what are we going to research today? We need to research drawing boards. We don't have enough wood. Of course we don't. We're going to research the coal number. We do have enough wood. Awesome. That was the exact same thing that I was telling you guys about. It pumps up coal, people dig for it. And yeah, I'm using better recording software. I've ordered a new mic. Video quality is going to be improving. I have made a few hiccups. Let's see, can we... I want to change the angle here. Oh no, one of our people died. That's not the way I wanted to solve our health crisis. So far, 3 people have died because we don't have enough people working here. Oh man, we just don't have the resources to do anything. Okay, so we actually we only have 8 hours before we can sign another law, but we might actually have to have a cemetery. We might have to build a cemetery or do corpse removal. I would prefer cemetery because corpse removal is kind of inhumane. And oh hey, our hunter's hut is done. We can sign 1 to there. Do we have any free hands? Man, we really don't. Okay, for right now, we're going to... Oh god, another person died. This is not going well. Oh man, okay, so... Our people are going down left and right. This is not good. For now, we're going to assign engineers to the sawmill because those are our free labor force. We're going to take 10 total people away from there and put them on the hunter's hut because I am sick and tired of running out of food. I think food is like our #1 priority. Plenty of water, you can just melt the snow, but food not so much. Okay, so these guys are still on their 24-hour emergency shift, which is great. So that means they're going to keep doing that coal thumper right there. I don't know if that means that they're going to finish that in time before their shift's over, but we'll see. We got plenty of people harvesting metal, but this is inefficient because 2 are in treatment, 5 are going to eat. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. So far, I'm really enjoying this game. Like I said, it's been really fun. We've made a lot of interesting decisions. I think that is going to influence the gameplay even more. Okay, right. This can't function because we don't have enough raw food. Another person died. This is not good. 5 people are hungry. This is also not good. Why is everyone dying? The beatings must continue until morale improves. You know what? Let's see. We're just gonna have to build more tents. More roads, more tents. Roads, there we go. Roads. Edgy. There we go. Build roads. We do not have enough for 1 more house. Now we do. Tent shows. There we go. So the people are going to work on building those. That's going to give 20 more people housing, which is great. 2 of our people died. This is not good.
Go rest all who can.
Well, crap. Okay, so... Okay. Here's more sick beds needed. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the rising number of untreated sick. They're asking you to address the problem. I will open a new medical post. I promise the sick will be treated. I will open a new medical post. That's something that I can guarantee, and that's something that I was thinking we were going to need to do anyways, because right now we are in a crisis. 5 people have died, I think, total. That's a lot, and considering... Okay, people are hungry, but they won't be for a little. They won't be soon. Oh, there's another one. 6 people are dead. This is not good. Luckily, we do have 5 of these 13 being treated, which is good, but we do need more beds. So let's go ahead. Oh, we don't have the wood for it, because of course we don't. The sawmill is built, though. The sawmill is built. So... I'm going to make their working hours just a little harder so that they gather up all that good wood. It does raise our discontent a little bit. And let's go ahead and just blast through free time, because we need to get producing goods before we hit that temperature drop. Okay, we can establish a new law. Let's go ahead and do that. Book of laws. Okay, so I think this is going to help if we do medic apprentices for child shelters. Education is the key to our future. Let's teach our children medicine so they can help with the sick. This means that children, they won't be doing child labor. They'll be learning how to take care of people, which I think is the best possible use of an otherwise useless an otherwise useless, basically like food consumption device that are children in Frostpunk. You could make them do child labor, but since I refuse to do that, we're not going to do that. We're going to sign medic apprentices into law.
New law.
Children will learn
A new law
to
has
tend.
passed.
Did that increase our hope or anything? Okay, so 8 people have died. As it says down here, 8 people have died. Every child has a place in the medical shelter. And all the people seem to be very happy. Okay, so what we're going to need to do, as soon as we get 25 wood, the next thing it's going towards is the medical post, because we really need the medical post bad. This one is not doing it. And also, we're only 1 night's sleep away from getting a new location from the scouts. Oopsies. Okay, it's 5. Let's go ahead and speed through this a little bit. Another day, another shift. Oh, okay, they made it. Okay, if this is the Gloomy Cave. This cave is or was inhabited. There are a number of footprints leading to its entrance. We should check if there's still someone alive up there. Yeah, let's explore. We can hear terrified shrieks coming from a cave uphill. When we come closer, several polar bears turn toward us, blocking the entrance. There are people trapped inside. And those beasts are picking them off by one and feasting on them. Oh my god. We can either leave the bears alone or risk attacking the bears. We may gain survivors, but we also might lose some of our scouts. It's worth it. We had to help the survivors. When our scouts attacked the bears, the people in the cave joined them, and together they drove the beasts away. Then they all set out towards the city. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Awesome. Now they're coming back. Yes, they are. As far as I can tell, they're coming back. Awesome. Great. That went really well. After so many people have dropped like flies, it's good to find that we had a success.
Get to work. Move, people.
Awesome.
There's plenty to do.
Hopefully no one dies today. I'm speeding it up just a little bit so we get enough wood. A little more. Coal thumper research. Awesome. Even though a bunch of people just died, we're about to get a lot of replacements for them. I'm terrible. There's the coal thumper. It's a really cheap way of producing coal as well. You know what? Let's look at the heat map. We can afford to put the clinic right there. So let's do that. Health, medical post, right there. We can research new tech, right? I completely forgot to do that. Once again, we need 50 wood to get our generator power upgrade. Okay, so that is the next thing that we're going to wait for our wood to do. People are going to be working overtime in the sawmill to get us there. We're almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there. We're there. Awesome. We need that generator upgraded. We need it bad. Awesome. Okay, so what's in Christ. We do not have enough. There we go. Hope rises. You help the sick. They and their families are grateful. Awesome. And it's probably less efficient to have them on the wood pile than it is to just put them in the sawmill. So let's take the people from there onto the sawmill. They don't have to work out in the cold anymore either. Do we have any extra hands? Yes, we do. Right, so I just realized, I just remembered that our main goal down there is to, it's to find another settlement. I completely forgot about that, and that's going to be done by searching these locations. In 25 minutes we're going to get more people, which is great. I was going to build a coal thumper with the remaining wood that we have, but I'm thinking we're going to need to build another hunter's hut, because with the way we're going, we're just not getting enough raw food. We just got more people, so let's go ahead and let's send the scouts to the observatory. That seems like a good bet. This peculiar building must be the Arctic Observatory the Royal Society built to investigate the eternal winter. There's smoke over it. 15 hours to arrive. Nice. Okay. That's good. That's good. We have a lot of hungry. Too much hungry. Like I said, we're going to have to. So, people are hungry. Like I said, Captain, some of our people are here to talk about the lack of food. They've been hungry for days now, and they fear that soon they'll begin to starve. They want you to do something. Let's feed them. We'll have 3 days to feed everyone. Okay, my next law is going to have to be enacting soup. Soup basically means that you can, I think food rations double with soup because you don't need to make as much for one person. Discontent might go up, but at the same time, we need to feed everyone. These guys are doing their damnedest to get enough food for us, so I give them credit for that, and let's go ahead and put that there. People are going to work on it. Yep, we got 10 people working on it. They're doing their thing. Let's speed this up a bit. There we go. Everybody just came home from that. Alright, awesome. We have plenty of workers that we can put on there now. And you know what might be a good idea if we build a second research station? Let's see who's fighting in the fighting arena tonight. The arena will open at 1900. Wait. Oh, so the fight already ended. Okay, at least they don't stay out past their bedtime. That's one of the good things about my citizens. We still have to. Wait, no, we did build them. Excuse me, we did build the medical shelter there. We really need to start upgrading our buildings too. There's just so many things that we have to handle right now. And it looks like more people are getting treated. There's less gravely injured and people aren't dying, which means they're instead getting healed. Finally, we have some good news. Okay, here's our beacon, right? I'm just trying to keep tabs on everything that we have. It looks like almost halfway done with our generator upgrade, or advancing to the level of the generator upgrades. Let's go ahead and speed through this. Okay. Oh, it appears somebody wants to tell me something. Unburied corpse. A few of our people have fallen ill after coming in contact with a decomposing body. This will keep happening if we have no way of disposing of the dead. Okay, scratch that. Our next law has to be the cemetery. We have to dispose of the bodies somehow. That's not something you ever really want to say in your life, but we do. Scouts.
Move!
We've reached the
Time to
observatory.
get to
Awesome.
work.
We might find survivors. Observatory. The sun is dimming. Instead of astronomers, we are met by some of our lost people. They explain that they came here for help, but found everybody dead. The astronomers continued their observations until they starved. What was so important for them? They wrote it up in their diaries. The loss of sunlight can't be explained solely by the fouling of the atmosphere by the southern volcanoes. The sun is dimming. Oh, snap. That's not good. We discovered a crash site. You know what? Let's take the risk of sending the survivors to the city because we don't need all of them, and we're going to keep our scouts out so they can go to the crash site. We're sending the survivors out to the city. They'll get here in about 20 hours, and these scouts are going to head straight for the crash site. Several wrecked vehicles, no signs of life. They are probably our machines. Let's hope so. We had to leave a number of supplies in them after the crash. Okay, cool. Hopefully we find something really good there. We have a lot of homeless too. Yeah. This is very gloomy. That's what I signed up for, though. Not gonna lie. It's a lot, though. When you're dealing with people's lives like this, and you're actually taking it seriously, like it's not actually a game. These are people's lives in your hands. It does end up having a psychological toll on you, but at the same time, once again, we're simultaneously, like, we're making decisions that are both awful and great at the same time. Like, we're not handling any of the corpses, but we're keeping children out of harm's way. We just sent a bunch of people who have no idea where our settlement is off, like, to go ahead and... Oh, derp. We were stuck on the building streets thing. So yeah, I mean, you could question our decision making. Okay, we have more people, so let's assign them. We're going to sign the new law for a cemetery. We've signed for a cemetery.
A new law has passed.
Man, we really need to start working on our street structure. We're just building them willy-nilly. Let's go ahead and... Our coal thumpers would be better suited out here, so let's go ahead and build from out here. Minus... We don't want enough the cemetery. Let's build the cemetery first. Where is it? Tech? Health? Oh, whoops. Health. Oh, where was the cemetery? There it is. Awesome. Right with all the people, so that morale remains high. Drawing boards research. Awesome. What can we research next? We don't have enough wood. Of course we don't. Hope you guys work faster. Because we need you to. Now we do. Okay, so we can either get a generator power upgrade, allows us to raise the temperature in all heat zones by 1 level. The coal consumption is doubled when the setting is in use. Or we can do a generator range upgrade, allows us to turn up the generator range setting and extend its heat zone. The coal used by the generator is doubled when this setting is in use. Let's go with the power upgrade, because that seems to be more efficient and widespread. We've got people working on the cemetery, and it's almost done. It's done as I say this. There's a cemetery, hope rises. We still have to feed all the hungry. And I think we're still making progress on that. Discontent lowered as well. Nobody's starving, that's good. We do have too much sick, though, of course we do. Let's go ahead and keep building this road out, because we need to start to work on the coal farms. And if we keep extending it out, we can go this way and put a coal mine right there, because that's a coal mine spot right there. as denoted by the white marks. We have 1 full day before the temperature rises, I just realized. Look at them all running around. We have another thing. More sick beds needed. Oh, Christ. Okay. I will open a new medical post. What else are we going to do? I mean, if they keep asking for it, we have to give it to them because our people are dying. We don't really have a choice in the matter. Is there anywhere else we can put it? I suppose we could put it here. Yeah, why not? We need to keep it rather close to the generator because the generator is the most important thing. We have plenty of workers available. Are we still making wood? Yes, we are. Let's build 1 tent. Scouts have reached the crash site. Awesome. We have enough wood to build a street to these guys. We do. Okay. Scouts have reached the crash site. We could find raw food and wood. There's plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies. They're tangled together in a single frozen mass, as if these people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth just before they died. We can do nothing for them, not even bury them. Well, that's sad. Take resources. 47. No! 165 wood. Hallelujah! You guys, get your butts back here. We need you. Go. We need that wood and we need it bad. What's the key to surviving in the cold? A whole lot of hardwood. Please forgive me for that joke. Okay. Speeding through the night, somebody has a question. First amputation. To save this patient's life, we had to perform an amputation. As a result, this person won't be able to work. We must do something about it. Consider signing the care house or prosthetics. We will in a day and 12 hours. Cool. Let's employ this thing. Hope rises. More beds. We're about halfway there on facing starvation, and we're also halfway there on time. We should be good though. We have 3 hunters' huts producing 20 raw food a day. We also have 40 extra raw food coming in, so that's 100 raw food in total. That's going to give us, I think about, it's 40 a day. 4 raw food. Okay, so 200. We're going to get 200 food rations, which will definitely feed 21 more people. Awesome. Nobody will be starving. This is good. We don't have the coal to do overdrive. That would help. Remember, 1 full day. That's all we have left. That's all we have left before it gets super cold. And then after that, we have 2 days. Oh, okay. Thank you for telling me, guys. Right, because we're not producing any coal at all. Oh, crap. Okay, we're going to have to get workers on there pronto. I didn't even realize. I forgot that once that coal pile we were working on was depleted, that was the only thing we were producing when it comes to coal. Okay, is there any other coal pile around that I can put more people on? No, I have plenty of engineers. Can the engineers do anything? We can get more wood from... We can get more wood production out of them. They're not doing anything. Scouts have returned with 47 raw food and 165 wood. That's awesome. Our wood problems are relatively over. Okay, now we're going to send them to the sturdy shelter. A bulky cylindrical construction stands out on a small hill. The Union Jack flies over it, but there's no signs of movement. 22 hours to arrive. Awesome. Okay, survivors reach the city. Sir, a group of survivors has reached our city. They are tired, they'll need a place to rest, a bite to eat, and perhaps some medical attention, but they are ready to lend a hand however they can. Welcome to, I guess the city is called Frostpunk? Book of Laws. Let's go ahead and sign the Care House Act. The gravely ill and amputees will be kept dedicated to this, health. The Care House. Awesome. And we have plenty of engineers that will work on it. let's actually, as well, we should build a steam hub right here, because it's going to get cold, and we need these buildings to keep functioning. And they're both out of range. So there we go. There's a steam hub there. We have 1 day and 11 hours before we can sign a new law. Can we put any extra people on here? Why are they not at full efficiency? 2 are in treatment. Okay, we are building a place for all the gravely injured. We're building plenty of... We're probably going to have to build another medical post. It's chilly. Okay, that's fine.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Are they all working? You know what? This is going to hurt our discontent, but we need the workshop to work faster, so there you go. Discontent went up a little bit, but that's okay. It happens. The benefits far outweigh the cost. That's what my thinking is. Let's go ahead and speed up just a tiny bit. Let's go ahead and build roads out going this way. And now we need to build 2 coal thumpers. 2 coal thumpers. And we have plenty of people who will work them. Hope Care House promise fulfilled. A Care House has been established in accordance with the new law. Hope rises. Awesome. Our hope is super high. That's going really well. We have fed all the starving people, which is good. No one is gravely sick, so no one's in danger of dying. Feed all the hungry. Okay, so this number down here on the bottom left is actually determined directly by this hungry number. Okay, that's good to know. We have 3 amputees. How many people have died? I think the number was 8 or 9. Why are these guys not working? Generator power upgrade research. Awesome. And we've got people working on coal mining, resource depot upgrade. We don't need that. Coal thumper. The coal thumpers, if we're going to focus entirely on the coal thumpers as our primary means of gathering more coal, I say we go ahead and get level 2 drafting machines. We're out of steel. Yeah, we're not producing much steel, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and take these guys off these wood crates, and let's put them on the steel production here, on gathering these steel wreckages. We built the steam hub, so everybody here is going to be nice and toasty even when it gets super cold. I know we're out of steel game. I need to watch our coal count very closely. Radical treatment, a frightened patient. One of our people is facing death, but he's still refusing amputation. He keeps screaming that he doesn't want anyone to touch his leg, and he won't change his mind, even though gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. It's his choice. If he chooses that he doesn't want his leg amputated, I'm not going to force him to get his leg chopped off. And I'm gonna let him be. We have a cemetery. That's what it's for. If people are too sick, we have a place for them. If they refuse treatment, they refuse treatment. That's all right. The coal thumper is going to start producing coal deposits rather soon. I hope. Let's go ahead and build the remainder of our tents that we need, because it's a damn shame that we still have homeless. 1, 2, 3. That kind of messes up our format for our settlement, but that's okay. I never said I was a city planner. Just a leader. One of our people died. Crap. That must have been the guy who was refusing treatment. Painful death. The patient who refused amputation has just died of gangrene. We did our best to ease his pain, but he suffered terribly in the end. It was his choice. Discontent will rise slightly. Yeah, it was. It was his choice to refuse treatment.
Finish your
Cold
labors.
home homes. Captains and lore people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold and ask you to address the problem. Let's heat some homes. Okay. That would be these homes. Okay. More people on those. Okay, we're gonna have to take some people away from the steel wreckage. Wait, no, I just assigned them there. Why would I do that? Never mind. We need people working the coal thumpers now. Get some workers off there. Put them on here. Let's get the workers off there. Put them on here. Is anybody working this? Okay, yeah, there's 10 out of 10. There's 10 out of 10. Do we have any extra hands? We need more coal to be produced. I think we can... The generator is going to run out of coal. But as soon as it does, these coal thumpers are going to pick it right back up. Scouts have reached the sturdy shelter. Awesome. Food rations, wood, steam cores. Awesome. The shelter is well supplied and built to withstand even the worst weather. An advanced steam heating system protects any cold. Take resources. Absolutely. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's a notice posted by the heavy round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out there. A signpost by the trail points in 2 directions. London, 1,934 miles. Home, 27 miles. Sites discovered, Steel Bridge. Take resources. You guys, get your butts back here. There we go. Okay, guys, come on. We need everyone working as hard as they can. The generator is shutting down. I'm aware.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
And it's super cold. This is not good. Guys at the coal thumper, I don't care how cold it is. I need you to step it up right now.
Get to work.
Okay. We're good.
There's plenty to do.
Guy, generator, we have coal. We have coal. Please, no. Please, no. Generator doesn't need to be shutting down right now. We have coal. Come on, guys. I need you to work with me here. Why is this happening? Is it because we're not producing enough? I would argue that we are. Is the generator shutting down? No. There you go. And we're still producing in excess. Like, we're still producing some bonus coal. Like, we're good. We just need to focus on getting another one, I guess. This is a problem because... Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to build a steam coal thumper. That's our next research. What can we do right now that can ease our pain right now? We already have a care house. We already have plenty of medical posts. Scouts number 1 have returned safely to the city. 100 food rations, 244 wood, 1 steam core engine. Awesome. Let's send you guys out to this steel bridge. 1 day and 8 hours to arrive. Okay, so it just got super cold. Hungry or fed, hope rises. Awesome. It just got super cold, and we have a lot of new issues to take on, so I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, guys. We've gotten through we went through 4 days today, and we got a lot of people housing. We fed the super hungry. We built a lot of really great buildings. The only issue right now is that we're having a huge problem with coal. Like I said, this is already happening, and it's day 10. We do not make enough coal right now. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna have to tear down one of these one of these coal thumpers, replace it with a steam coal thumper, and hopefully that's going to be enough to keep our coal like survivable, like we have a good enough amount before nightfall, which is when we lose so much coal. And it's super cold, which is not good. We have 2 days, well, more like 1.5 days before the temperature rises up back to a sustainable level. But we'll see, guys. Today was a give and take episode, I'd say. We had some successes, we had some losses, but overall I'd say we're still doing well. We just are in a coal crisis. We have full wood too. I didn't realize that. We need to build more resource depots. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it tremendously that you're loving Frostpunk as much as I do. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more videos to come. We have a lot of exciting content coming to this channel. And once again, I just have to say thank you. I appreciate it so much that you take your time to watch my videos. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.